Good morning. Myself Ashigla Devi, Assistant Professor in Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to discuss about the subject Object-Oriented Java Programming. So in this subject, today we are going to discuss about access modifiers in Java. So what is access modifier? Access modifier in Javas are used to control the visibility and accessibility of the class, method or a variable. So why we are using this is they help us to enforce encapsulation by restricting access to different parts of the program. So Java provide four different types of access modifiers: public modifier, protected modifier, private modifier and default modifier. So public modifier in the sense it is accessible from anywhere in the program. Protected modifier means it is accessible within the same package and by the subclasses. Private modifier means it is accessible only within the same class. Default modifier in the sense it accessible only within the same package. So as we have already discussed, we have four different kinds of access modifiers: private modifier, default modifier, protected modifier and public modifier. And in detail, what is private modifier? A private modifier is specified using the keyword private. So the methods or the data members declared by using this private modifier is accessible only within the same class. Okay, so we cannot access it outside the class. So what is default access modifier? If we have not mentioned any modifier means it is by default it is taken as a default access modifier. So if it is a default access modifier means it can be used within a package, that is also it can be used by using the subprogram or the subclass. So it can be accessed only within the same package. So this means only classes within the same package can use the methods or the particular function which is used as default. And protected access modifier, this protected access modifier is specified using the keyword protected. So the method or the data member declared as a protected accessible, so it can be used within the same class as well as by the subclasses. Public access modifier means the public access modifier is specified using the keyword public. So it can be accessible anywhere in the program. Either a subclass or other classes can also use this program. So there is no restriction when we are using public access modifier. So this is a comparison table. So default modifier, private, protected and public. They can use the programs if you are mentioning any data member or a member function as default, private, protected or public means it can be used within the same class. But default modifier can be used within the same package. If it is in the same package means by using default modifier we can use it. Protected also we can use it, public also we can use it, but private we cannot use it. But same package or a non-subclass means default modifier can use it, private we cannot use, protected also we can use, in public also we can use. Different packages subclasses means by default we cannot use, private also we cannot use, protected and public can use. Different packages non-subclasses means only public access modifier can use. Okay. So this is the program. For first we have declared some variables as an as variable which has a value 10, which is declared as private, and if I am not mentioning the any access modifier by me means it is automatically taken as default modifier. So integer b is a default modifier and c is given as the protected visibility and d given with the public visibility. So if I print the values system.out.println of if I print the a means it won't print the value a. If it is a default means we can print it outside the class. If it is protected also we can print it outside the class, and if it is public also we can print it outside the class. But if it is a private one means we cannot print it outside the class. So we can see the example. So we have created an object for the class. So after creating a class I have created an object. After creating the class, if I am accessing the value, I can access B, C and D, but I cannot directly access A. Why I cannot directly access A is because A is given as a private modifier. So private modifiers cannot be directly used by other classes or by using the subclasses. Thanks for listening. Thank you.